What's up, my shovels and shovelets? This is Spade here, and quickly take a look at that timestamp. As you can see, this match is really old. I did a little spring cleaning on my old computer, and I found some old matches. And this was one of them. This was one of the oldest matches that I still had backed up, and I haven't posted this one. And by old, I mean over a year old. This match was taken before Darkrai went to Ubers. So in this match, I'm gonna be using Darkrai in OU, and by no means this match wasn't really serious, and there's a reason why I didn't post it at the time, but now I figured this would be a pretty fun match to post, you know, as a little bonus game for Sunday, have some fun. But there you can see, my opponent has like just really random Pokemon, which are still in the lower tiers, and I got Darkrai and friends, and yeah, this was kind of one of the problems at the beginning of Black and White era, when you asked for a match and there was only basically OU tier and then the ban list for Ubers. When you looked for a standard match, this was easily what you could get when, you know, there was basically no restrictions. You could bring Darkrai to OU and then your opponent just brings some random stuff, so there was that. But anyways, I lead with this level 1 Monman, or Cottony, that's the English name, and you know, it's a level 1 annoying sub-seeder basically, but it kind of fails in this one because he has this Braviary, which, you know, of course had the U-turn, and he's just gonna, you know, avoid my lead seed in general and just go into this, what is this, semi-stage or whatever, and he's just gonna take me out. But usually I just use this thing as a joke anyway, so I just let it die. Go into my Latios, which apparently is missed because, as you can see, this thing has max HP, and I'm slower than the Grass Monkey, Semi-Sage. But I think this was still like specs, so I go for the Psyshock and take him out with a crit. Not really sure if this mattered, but yeah, now in comes Cryogonal. Virigio by the original name at the time, the Japanese name, but at the time I knew that this thing had a piss poor defense, so Psycho Shock is gonna attack his physical side, so take him out easily. And now in comes the Braviary, and I don't want to stay in and lose my Latios quite yet, so I go into my Mens, which I think the name was like a joke of overconfidence, because at the time Moxie was known by the Japanese name as Overconfidence, so it's a confidence, and yeah, Moxie wasn't released, so it was kind of a joke at the time, but whatever. Get the Intimidate on him. Still, the Braviary packs a punch, and now I go to my Deoxys defense, and even with that, with Life Orb, he's actually able to deal a quite nice chunk. It does like 1/4 after leftover still, but I can still pretty much wall him, especially after the Intimidate, so figured I could bring out the Deoxys defense, and I think this is my Cosmic Powering defensive, well, what other kind of Deoxys defense guys do you see other than defensive ones? So I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, this is a pretty fun match. So anyways, I set up a Cosmic Power on the switch to the Golurk, and then I just go for Toxic. I knew I should be able to live a hit from this thing because it's a Deoxys defense, and also, you know, Shadow Punch is the worst thing that this thing could do to me. So figured I could take a hit, especially after one Cosmic Power. So basically just sped this part up because I'm just basically Toxic stalling this poor Golurk with Deoxys defense. What a sad side to humanity right here. So finally he switches out, we're back to normal speed, and I think I just go for, yeah, I go for Recover. In comes the Empoleon, and I'm not really sure if I even had a Nightshade or Seismic Toss on this Deoxys defense. Okay, I go for Taunt, so I have Taunt, Cosmic Power, Toxic, and Recover, right. That should be the set, okay. Taunt, I guess, so that I could avoid the avoid other Toxics and stuff. But then again, I get walled by steel type, so that's why I'm switching out, and I go into Latios. And since I do have max HP on this thing, I actually leave the Hydro Bomb, and I go for T-Bolt. No idea why at the time I had T-Bolt, but I guess I just felt like a good idea at the time, I guess. But Hydro Bomb misses, so I actually get the KO. I guess I don't have max special attack. Well, I guess it makes sense because I have max HP for some random reason, so I guess the EBs are kind of spread really weirdly, and I didn't pack enough of punch to take him out. But apparently I do have enough speed to outspeed a Braviaru, which I'm guessing was running max speed. So I do take him out, and in comes Heatmore. Heatmore out of all things, and revenge kills me. And at this point I had a feeling that this thing was scarfed, and it is confirmed right here as I go into my Darkrai, named Wild Chase after all. Of course, you know, it makes sense. You know, Darkrai, if you're using that thing, you know, what other name could you give it? But yeah, he was actually able to outspeed me, so definitely a scarfed freaking Heatmore. Put him to sleep with Dark Void, and then I'm just gonna finish him off with the Dark Pulse. I gotta say, a really sad side. The best Pokemon in OU at the time against pretty much the worst Pokemon still at the meta game. One of the worst Pokemon, you know. No offense, but competitively speaking, we all know that Heatmore isn't really that good. But he still stays asleep. So randomly I take him on with the Focus Blast, and his last guy is Golurk, and I have no idea why I switch out. I guess I just wanted to try out this Hitmontop with, because yeah, I still hadn't used it in this match, so I just brought it in against the Golurk, and he sets up a saw, barely lives, has the Focus Punch. I go for Bulldoze. Don't know why I have this move on the Hitmontop at the time, but it does get the Technician boost, so I guess I was just trying it out at the time. But he goes for the unprotected Focus Punch and takes out the Hitmontop in one shot. Holy crap, that's some raw power right there. But that will be the game. I still had Darkrai and friends left, so I think that was like a trio or something. I had Mens and I think Deoxys and Darkrai. Did I have the Latios? Did I? Yeah, Scarf Heatmore. Scarf freaking Heatmore revenge killed it. Yeah, it's Spade. I do remember. I do pay attention. But this was the match for today. Not really serious at all. Hopefully nobody really took this too seriously. But here you can see how much the metagame has changed from 1 year ago. We still had Darkrai in OU. And gotta say, I'm really glad that I found this match, because I've been looking it for a while. Finally found it. Again, wasn't the greatest of the matches, but yeah, that was the metagame at the time, and now it has quite drastically changed, and for a better, I must say. And now it's much easier to like find battles, like balanced battles, because yeah, at the time you could use basically anything. This guy just brought, you know, basically just really random guys, which are still in the lower tiers, and I brought some, yeah, some decent guys, and then Darkrai and Latios. And also Deoxys defense was pretty good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this blast from the past. If you did, leave a thumbs up, and I guess next time I'll be bringing you guys something more serious. I still found a few matches from my old computer. There was like some really old RU matches, like from the time when like Rhyperior was still in RU, and Cresselia, and all those good friends. Might be posting some of them, because at least I found like one good match, which I don't think I had posted. And then there were some other random matches, but I'll try to do some new ones as well. Get some serious matches going on, hopefully for next week. But yeah, this was the match for today. So I'm just gonna stop rambling right here, and thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you did like this match, and I guess I will see you guys next time with something totally different. Definitely not gonna be Darkrai in OU or anything, but yeah, at this point I'm just rambling really horribly like I always do. So thank you for watching again, and until next time, this is the Flaming Spade signing out. Peace.